you have to be able to budget. You got to set a plan for budget. You have to live on a budget, guys. If we are not living on a budget, again, you just going to be out here not knowing, just spending money, not knowing where it's going, not having the plan. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Financial Freedom with Frank. Guys, I want to take this time to thank you guys for tuning into my channel. I really appreciate the support. Remember, at the end of this video, remember to like the video, share the video, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the help, helping me build my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it, guys. So guys, I came across an article earlier this morning that I want to share with you guys because it was pretty eye-opening to me, so I'm sure it will be to you also. So, talked about credit card debt. Credit card being one of the biggest debts that we owe in the United States behind mortgages. Credit card debt is astronomical at this point. Right now, in the United States, we owe a combined $887 billion in credit card debt, guys. This is crazy. And with the Fed keep raising the interest rates, and with everyone keep carrying balances on their credit card debts, that is expected to balloon to over $1 trillion by the end of 2023. So why do we keep reverting to our credit cards, guys, to help us live? Let's talk about some of these things right now. So, unexpected expenses pop up, like medical bills, home repair bills, things for the children, sports and activities, and things of that nature, car repairs, and just being low on money. And I honestly feel, in my opinion, that the being low on money piece is just us not being organized, not having a budget, not having a plan. We don't plan and we're not organized. So, and then once our money is gone, then we revert back to using the credit cards. And that just keeps putting us in more and more debt. So, they say, people say covering unexpected expenses is 46% of the population. Covering unexpected expenses, 46% of the population. Using credit cards for day-to-day expenses is about 24% of the population. Retail purchases is about 11% of the population. Using for entertainment and vacation, trips, whatnot, is about 11% of the population. The reason this is happening, guys, is because we are not saving money and building an emergency fund. If we built an emergency fund, we would not have to always revert back to the credit cards. And let me explain what an emergency fund is. So emergency fund is having 3 to 6 months of expenses saved away, put away, in case of a job loss or a hefty emergency. Let's just say your monthly bills account for $1,000. Your monthly bills, just say your rent, car payment, or your mortgage, groceries, cell phone bills, car payment, things of this nature, accounts for $1,000 a month. We'll just use a nice round number of $1,000 a month. So if you want a 3-month emergency fund in case of a job loss to cover your expenses, you would want to have $3,000. But if you want a 6-month emergency fund because of a job loss, you would save $6,000. But also this emergency fund will cover you in case life happens. Like if one of these unexpected expenses was to pop up, a medical bill, you can dip it to the emergency fund, pay it, and then replenish your emergency fund later. If a home repair happened, you can dip it to your emergency fund, just replenish it back later. A car repair happened, you got the emergency fund. You can dip into the emergency fund and replenish it later. Prime example, a month ago, my window track went out in my car, my work car that I drive, my daily driver. I have a weekend car and I got a work car. Window track went out. So I take it to the shop, get it fixed. It was like $350. But I was able to just dip into my emergency fund and pay it. I didn't have to use a credit card. They say 75% of Americans cannot come up with $1,000 without using a credit card. Can't do it. 50% of Americans can't come up with $500 without using a credit card. Why is that? Again, we don't have an emergency fund, guys. They don't have an emergency fund. So, so let's look at some ways to get out of debt and build an emergency fund. How can you build an emergency fund? Just save a little. Just make a plan. Put it in your budget to just save a certain amount of money every paycheck till you build that emergency fund up. I don't care if it's $100 a week. I don't care if it's $50 a week, $200 a month. Just do whatever you can to develop some type of savings so you don't have to keep reverting back to the credit cards. So what are some ways to pay down your credit card? They say debt consolidation. I'm not a fan of debt consolidation myself. I don't want to put somebody else in control of my payments. I'd rather do that myself. I don't want to put somebody else in control of that. I'd rather take care of that myself. I don't want to put, having to send somebody, because I don't think doing a debt consolidation is going to move the needle fast enough. That's just my opinion. I'd rather just work and pay it down. You can also do what they call apply for a new credit card. Something that's going to give you like a year or 18 months or 24 months free interest, where you can do a balance transfer interest free, and then just make sure you pay that balance off in that time frame. Some of those cards require good credit. So if you can't get one, if you can't do that because your credit is not that great, can't get one of those cards, then I suggest just doing the debt, what you call a debt avalanche or the debt snowball. And pretty much what you're going to do is you're going to pay your minimum payments. If you got 4 or 5 cards you're trying to pay down, just take the highest balance one. To me, when it comes, I'm not looking at the highest interest. I don't care about the highest interest. I'm just trying to pay down debt. Just pay down the debt. So I'm just going to start with my smallest card. I'm going to make minimum payments to everything else. I'm going to start with that smallest card and I'm going to pay that off. And the reason you're going to do that because you want to see yourself making progress. That keeps you motivated. Then you're going to go to your next biggest card, and then you're going to pay minimums to whatever's left on your other cards, and now you're going to smack everything you can on the next card. $400, $500, $600, $700 a month, whatever you got to do to get it paid down. Then when that card's gone, you go to the next card. Same thing, minimums on all the others. Then you're going to take every extra dime you got above paying your bills to paying the next card off, and then just so on and so on. That's how you pay down credit card debt fast. That's how you pay down bills fast, by using what we call the debt snowball or the debt avalanche is another name for it. So but guys, a lot of this staying out of credit card debt again requires budgeting. You have to be able to budget. You got to set a plan for budget. You have to live on a budget, guys. If we are not living on a budget, again, you're just going to be out here not knowing, just spending money, not knowing where it's going, not having the plan, and you're not going to get anywhere. You have to create a budget and stick by that budget. When your check is rolling in, you know when you're getting paid. You should have everything written down where that money is going. Every bill should have a name, and it should be a dollar amount attached to that bill. Zero-based budget. And you should be able to say, okay, I got my rent, got my car payment, got this credit card payment, this payment, my babysitter payment, daycare payment, my insurance, what have you. Everything should be written down so you know exactly where your money is going. Exactly where your money is going. Because if you don't, you're going to get lost in the process. And then money is going to leave you and you don't know where it went. You could just stop at the grocery store. If you didn't have that plan, thinking you're going to just buy a few items in the grocery store, next thing you know, you done spent $100. Then it's like, man, I just went to the grocery store and spent $100. We know these days, money is not stretching as far as it was a year ago. So you have to plan everything out. Otherwise, your money is going to be gone. You're not going to know where it's went, guys. I'm telling you. I even see it myself. I'm in the grocery store, even though I know I'm going to the grocery store, but money is not stretching as far as it used to be. We all know this. So once you make that budget, guys, make your plan. Make your plan. It's not that we fail to plan, we just fail to make the plan, guys. Make the plan. Once you make your budget, make your plan and stick to it. Don't waver from your plan, especially with your money. Everything in life requires goal setting. You got to set goals to accomplish anything. And if you want to accomplish being financially free, and like I tell everybody, your goal may not be to be a millionaire. That may not be your goal. That's my personal goal, but that may not be your goal. But my first goal is to be financially free, because I don't want to work forever. So that's what I'm working towards, is being financially free. And as long as I keep lowering my debt, I can be financially free. So that's my goal. You know, at least everybody's goal should at least be financially free. So if you do lose your job, or you decide to walk away from your job, you know you can make it. You know you're okay. You don't have to sit there and take the BS from your job that you don't want to take, because you know you got debts to pay. You pay down those debts, you don't have to take that BS from your job anymore. You can make other decisions. I'm telling you, you can do that. Because if I left my job today, I would be okay, because I know I have savings and I have investments. And I do not have to take BS from a job because I have debts. Nope. I pay down my debts. Don't have them. So if you make me upset, I can just walk. But I put myself in a position because I paid down my debts, guys. So guys, again, credit card debt is one of your biggest Achilles heels when it comes to debts. Pay the credit card debts down, because credit card debt prevents you from saving. It prevents you from investing. It prevents you from building your retirement fund. It prevents you from building kids' college funds. It just prevents you from doing a lot of things, making these minimum payments every month. Guys, when I realized with my credit card payments a few years back, when I really sat down and added up the numbers, I was paying out like $800 a month in minimum payments to credit cards. And that was an eye-opener. And I told my wife, I said, you know what? This is ridiculous. We got to stop this. Again, but we got, like I said, but we got on a plan, we worked it. We don't have that. We don't have to do that anymore. So guys, I plead with you, get out of debt. When you get out of debt, it frees your life up. I'm telling you, it frees your life up. You're not financially stressed anymore. It's not weighing on you mentally. You can breathe. Work the plan. Get out of debt. Get on a budget. Work your plan, guys. So guys, hopefully this video was informative to you. Again, make sure you like the video, share the video, and make sure you subscribe to my channel, guys. I really appreciate the help again, helping me build my YouTube channel. I appreciate it, guys. Once again, financial decisions you make today, guys, will impact your financial life tomorrow. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. Take care.